Me. You guys, excuse my voice. All right, I'm trying to get over this cold. Okay, so before I get straight into the topic, I'm gonna give you guys a few moments before I start. Okay. Yes. I'm over here folding clothes. Okay, I woke up this morning and I had a message. I wanted to get into this topic on Sunday, but I didn't have time. But I'm here. Okay, so I'm stuck in the house. I'm trying to get over this cold. I think I had a flu because I had a fever yesterday, but I'm here. So once again, my name is Shamira, aka Mimi. Good morning, good morning. So the topic of the day, okay, there's a group of people who do not want you speaking on this one particular thing. The topic I wanted to get into is what's really been going on in the world right now. Okay? Yes, already. Eight of Wands, okay? Eight of Wands already. Some of you guys are definitely the person, you are the truth speaker of any group that you are in. You are the truth speaker, or you're the truth seeker, as well as the truth speaker in your family, okay, in your community, at your job, at your school. You're definitely the type of person who a lot of people want to shut down. They don't want you guys speaking on certain things. Okay, so if you know you are that person, yes, be proud of yourself and do not feel the need to quiet yourself or shut yourself up because other people are afraid of you speaking on something that is going to kind of mess up their plans, okay? As far as everything else going on, as far as the Epstein Island and these petals, let's talk about these petals. Okay, this is one of the topics that I noticed that I do get shadow banned. I do get some sort of repercussion for talking about or speaking about this topic. Okay, so like I said, you are definitely that type of person who you may have been through a lot of things in life, specifically when you were younger, when you were forced to be shut down, you were forced to be silenced in some way. But as you have gotten older, you learn to found you basically found your voice. You learn to speak for yourself, to advocate for yourself. You're definitely that person that advocates for other people. Okay, you're definitely the type of person who you could have used or you could have prayed for or wished for as a child. All right, and it's nothing for you guys to be ashamed of. It is Talk Your Shit Tuesday. So let's talk some shit, but in a good way. Okay, in a good way to some people, in a bad way to others. All right. So right now, at this very moment, you have a lot of people are ready to go against you with this Eight of Wands. All right, Eight of Wands, quick action. Also, communication. It could be communication. A lot of people at this time could be on your neck, okay, at your throat, trying to shut you down, shut your throat chakra down. And it's crazy as hell. Like, I really wanted to speak on this topic the other day, and I kind of coughed. And I knew I was kind of getting sick, but I didn't want to really want to say it. But I'm definitely going to get this message out today. So like I said, you're definitely the person that you wish you could have had. You become the person that you prayed for as a child. You're the advocate. You're the truth seeker, the truth speaker. Say it out loud. Say it loudly and proudly, honey. Loudly and proudly. Okay? There's a person around you, or it's a group of people around you who are into some really shady and shisty, seedy things. Okay, specifically when it comes to taking advantage of other people. I'm also seeing you could be a fire sign with this wands. The wands represents Leo, Aries, Sag, okay? You could definitely be, I don't know why I'm hearing a hot-headed Sag. Okay, you're full of wisdom. You are the sage. People come to you. They need something to be said. They do come to you. You're definitely the type of person people come to. When they're having an issue at work, an issue at school, they look right towards you. You're definitely a person to say the quiet part out loud. Once again, say it loudly and proudly. Don't let these little hating ass people shut you down. And you guys know what it is. Okay? Good morning. Good morning. Mary. Good morning, Mary. Good morning, Lane Davis. You're definitely that true speaker. I was talking to a colleague of mine the other day, and we were speaking about how a lot of people are afraid to speak up. That's one part of the amendments, freedom of speech. And they're having their speech, their right to speak up, taken away from them. And I was talking to her, and I was telling her, like, if I was living back then, when my ancestors were living, back in those days, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's Black History Month, okay? I would have probably got my tongue cut out for that, all right? You're definitely the person who would have got their tongue cut out or their face beat in, feet cut off and everything else because you spoke the truth, okay? Because you led other people to the truth. Be that person, Be that person loudly and proudly. Okay, I keep saying it because someone not you guys don't hear me. You're not hearing me. You may be hearing me, but you ain't feeling me. Okay, I said you heard me, but you don't feel me though. That's what Janae Aiko said. Okay. Yeah, I keep hearing say it loudly and say it proudly. It's a person around you, like I said, people around you who are into some seedy and shady things when it comes to taking advantage of other people, especially when it comes to young, I would say youngsters, children, okay? I don't know why I keep hearing predator vibes. You guys know what a predator is. You guys can feel what a predator is. They have the same signature, okay? The signature of a predator is very charming, manipulative, okay? They have a way of trying to persuade people to do things their way, okay? And you guys are not having it. So if you guys know a person around you at this time who is behaving like that, okay, and you guys are speaking up, advocating for other people, keep speaking up, okay? Sometimes we don't see justice being served directly to that person, but believe me, baby, the universe will serve that ass. It will serve that ass. So you have nothing to worry about. Loudly and proudly, baby. I keep hearing that. Yes. Queen of Cups in reverse. You guys are not that type of person to allow other people's emotions to sway you, to try to persuade you that what they're doing is right, okay? Or what you guys are speaking is wrong, okay? You guys speak straight facts. I keep hearing straight facts. I talk facts. I speak facts. Speak those facts, baby. Allow those people to get upset. You're definitely the type of person to speak certain truths to get people out of pocket, that had them all in their emotions, that had them unbalanced. Because once you tell a predator in their face, I see you, this is how they respond. This is how they behave. This is what they do. Okay, this is what they do. Boo-hoo, cry. They may curse you out, yell at you. And I'm also hearing someone, if you guys are on social media, someone is trying to have your platform shut down. I keep hearing that. So if you guys are dealing with people who are, I would say, overly emotional or emotionally immature, this is what they'll do. They'll spread lies about what you're saying. They'll try to discredit what you're saying. Okay? This is how you know you have hit a certain nerve on certain people when you speak on certain topics, babe. Especially when you tell them, I can see that you're a predator. I can see that you preying on people. I can see that what you're doing is wrong. The first thing they will do is try to discredit you. Curse at you, yell at you, fuss at you, try to shut you down, report you, okay? Once you know they're put all that energy into doing that, trying to stop you, that's when you know you definitely got their ass. You definitely got their ass. You got them where you want them, okay? All up in their feelings. Queen of Cups in reverse, baby. Can't control their anger, all right? Yes. I'm hearing someone want to cut your tongue out. Good morning, you guys. It's Shamira, aka Mimi. It's a beautiful Talk Your Shit Tuesday, baby. We're gonna talk some shit. Yes, honey. Knight of Cups. Some of you guys have been given this authority. You have a certain way of speaking. Your words hold a lot of weight, a lot of authority. And even though you might not have that title as far as professionally on the 3D, you definitely have it in the spiritual realm. Whenever I see the Knight of Cups, yes, you're definitely being led by something more powerful than human emotions right now at this time. Water represents flow. It represents intuition. Okay? Some of you guys have great discernment, great intuition. You guys know who you're dealing with. You guys know who you're around. You know those group of people who are trying to shut you down, who are trying to shut you up. Yes. Gonna be all up in their feelings, okay? Knight of Wands in reverse. People who act on things based on emotions. Make temporary, I would say permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. When you call a predator out, what the first thing they do? Like I said, try to shut you down, discredit you. They may curse at you, yell at you, fuss at you. That's when you know you got them. I got you in your feelings. You're emotional. That's when you know what you're speaking is facts. It's facts, baby. It's the truth. Okay? It was something else I wanted to say as well. I don't know if you guys saw this video circulating about the guy. I think he was like in the bed wrestling with his I don't know, was that his son or his stepson? I believe he was like I don't know, was this his stepson? I believe it was his stepson or his adoptive son. Excuse me, you guys. Somebody trying to shut down my throat. Okay. Because I've been sick almost for 2 days. Okay. Hardly be able to speak, but I'm going to get this damn message out today. Okay. So if you guys have certain people around you who need advocating, who need you to speak up for them, speak up for them. Please speak up. You have children around you. Even if it's not your own children, if you guys are not related to them, you have young people around you. Okay. People who may not be young, but they definitely need someone to speak up for them. They may not have the confidence. They may not have the drive. They may not have what it takes to advocate for themselves. If you guys know you're in a position to speak up, don't just sit by and watch people get hurt or preyed on. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, if you guys have a certain title, you have a certain authority, it doesn't have to be your profession. But if you guys know you have that power on you, use it to your best abilities. Use it for other people if you cannot use it for yourself. You've definitely become the person that people will turn to when they need somebody to speak up for them. Be that person. And I definitely will say this. You will be rewarded. I cannot get the fucking words out. You will be rewarded, okay, graciously by the universe, baby. That's what I wanted to say. Because I'm hearing some of you guys say, well, what am I getting for this? What am I getting for being a person that speaks up for everyone else? What am I getting for being that person that says the quiet part out loud? Okay? You will definitely get a lot of allies. I'm definitely hearing that. People relying on you. People counting on you. Okay? Some of you guys have been shut down in early years of your life. And you're definitely being urged. You're being pushed. Okay? At this time to speak up against those things. You guys see something? Say something. Say something to those people. Don't report it to the authorities, because honestly, the authorities have set up now is definitely corrupt. It's like, who do you really turn to speak these things to? The universe, the higher power, God, because God controls everything. God, okay, God. Those people in charge are not God, and that's what they probably believe, that they are God. They cannot be shut down. They cannot be. Oh, 2 cards fell out. They cannot be handled. This is why God made a person like you, okay? Loudmouth person just like you. You may not be loudmouth with baby. I'm telling you, that energy behind your words or what you're saying is definitely loud. It's very, very loud. Damn, I got a lot of cards that came out. The first one that came out on top is the King of Swords, baby. You speak truth. Facts. Nothing but facts. King. I am king. Amen. Amen. Amen, baby. I'm going to give you guys a few moments before I start to my next spread, because I do have another spread, baby. I do want to get to this next spread. Yes. If you all of you who are just joining, my name is Shamira, aka Mimi. If you are new, welcome to the channel. If you guys are returning, welcome back, honey. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It is Talk Your Shit Tuesday. Talk Your Shit Tuesday. Talk some shit, but in a good way, okay? Talk some shit. Speak that shit. Speak that shit, honey. I'm going to tell you guys one thing about predators. They have a certain way, like I said, they're very, very charming. They have a certain way of persuading people to follow them. And I keep hearing you guys are surrounded by a lot of them. But some of you guys are feeling kind of afraid of speaking up, because you guys are afraid of maybe losing the, I would say, the kudos, whatever you guys are getting from a certain place you find yourself in. I don't know why I keep seeing work in school. It's some sort of benefit you guys are afraid of losing when it comes to speaking the truth, when it comes to doing the right thing. And I know some people are like, well, sometimes doing the right thing doesn't really get you anywhere, but it does. It doesn't get you anywhere according to the 3D rules when it comes to the authority on this 3D earth or the 3D plane. But when it comes to the Most High, when it comes to the 5D, when it comes to things that really matter, things that really move us as a collective, it definitely does hold weight. Okay? So never be afraid to say what you have to say. It's something about that confidence. Okay? Build up your confidence. Because what you say and what you feel and what you're perceiving, it does matter. And it matters to the people around you. I keep hearing you guys are surrounded by a lot of predators. And it doesn't have to be those pedos. Okay, I definitely want to talk on the pedos. because a lot of them going out in this world just wreaking havoc on these little children, on people who are weak, vulnerable, and stuff like that, preying on people. And it's not right. Okay? If some of you have young children, I definitely have my son. Okay? I do look out for him. I do advocate for him because he's such a gentle, sweet soul. He's new to this earth. He's new to this world. So if you guys have children, please make sure you guys are protecting your children. It was something about secrets as well. You may have a person around you. I'm hearing a neighbor too. You may have a neighbor around you who are, they're definitely into that type of stuff. And they try to keep it secret. So if you see a behavior that's kind of like off, or you see your neighbor, this unusually, I don't know why I keep hearing neighbor. They're unusually fascinated or drawn to people who are vulnerable or in a vulnerable state. I'm even hearing really, really young children. It's really, really creepy. It's creepy and it's uncomfortable seeing this person interact with children in the neighborhood. Speak to other parents about keeping their eye out on their children when this person comes around. This is a masculine. And I'm also hearing that this masculine is being enabled by certain feminines around them. Okay? You gotta look out for the feminines too, because it's not just the masculines. It's not just the masculines, baby. Yeah, I'm hearing this person also sits outside the school. It's like a school parking lot. They may sit into the parking lot when these children come out. So if you see a person doing that, don't be like, well, I'm gonna mind my business. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to, I don't think this person really doing that. Yeah, you'd be surprised what people are capable of doing. But you guys just suspect that they're not doing anything. Because if they don't have any children, why are they after school watching children and shit? You understand what I'm saying? Some of you guys can see certain behaviors that just is not right. And you guys should be speaking up about it. It's a certain neighbor. I keep hearing that. Don't have this neighbor look after your children outside. If you have your children playing outside, you guys need a break. If you are a single parent, you are a single mother, you have more than one child. If you guys have like a group of children that you guys are in charge of taking care of, I keep hearing that do not trust this person. You guys should be doing background checks. And if you guys are dating someone and you have multiple children, make sure you guys are doing background checks on people. Okay? It's only costs about like a little bit of money to do a full background check on someone. Don't be afraid to look up their fingerprints and shit like that. Make sure they're asking that in the system because this shit is serious. Okay? This shit is serious. The people who run the world, Epstein, all those fucking celebrities and stuff like that. Who gonna check them? Who gonna check them? People like me. People like us. People who are truth speakers. Okay? Be that person. Check that ass. I don't care how much fucking authority that this earth gave that ass. God gave you authority. In your mouth, in your words. Use it. Speak up. Say something. Okay? Say something. Check that ass. What they gonna do? But spread rumors about you? If anytime you speak truth and someone spreads rumors about you, you already know I hit a nerve, baby. Because you would not be doing it to try to shut my ass down. If I wasn't speaking the truth, you wouldn't try to shut me down. No one puts that much energy and try to shut a person down that is lying, that is not telling the truth, that's not speaking some sort of truth. Do you hear me? So next time, I'm telling you right now, if someone is doing something that you guys know is wrong, preying on young people, please say something. Speak up. Check that ass. God gave you authority to check that ass, okay? God gave you the authority. Who gave you the authority? God? God? You start speaking about God, they won't run away. Like little heathens. Okay. Yes, honey. You guys forgive me. Please forgive me. Okay? Forgive me. I'm sick right now. I'm trying to get it together. But I'm going to get this damn message out today. Okay? Channeling, baby. I'm channeling. I don't respect people. Even if they are not participating in certain things. It's the fact that you will sit around and watch certain things be done. I don't respect people who watch and sit by, bystanders, who allow these things to happen, this evil to happen. And you got to speak on these type of things because, you know, when you pretend like things don't exist, like things aren't happening, that's when things start going downhill. That's when the world is falling deeper into chaos and stuff like that. And you guys are not speaking up and saying things. Like when I see these fucking award shows and stuff like that, like why the fuck are we giving praise to these fucking award shows? That shit just does not matter. That's really shit. Let's talk about real shit that's going on right now. That's affecting all of us. Let's talk about and speak about those things. But y'all don't want to speak about those things. Y'all don't want to speak about those things. Y'all want to talk about bullshit. Okay? Speak about the things that really fucking matters. Okay? Speak about the things that really fucking matter. And some of you guys feel like these things are not affecting you. It is affecting you because if it affects our future generations to come, they're definitely doomed. If you guys understand what I'm saying. Why are we allowing these people to, or these people to traumatize our children and stuff like that? How our children are supposed to be the best that they can be if we're for them. If we're not taking up for them. Okay? I keep hearing that. Yes. If you guys are just joining, it's Shamira, aka me. If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. If you guys are returning, welcome back. We're speaking on the topic of speaking up out against these predators. Some of you guys have predators around you, and you guys know these people are predators. Some of you guys are enabling these people to do whatever the hell they want to do, and you guys are pretending like these things are not happening, like these things do not exist. And the more you pretend like these things don't exist, that's when we away are part of the problem. Okay? I'm gonna put some of y'all asses in timeout because y'all don't know what to say out your mouth. Okay? Y'all definitely know what to say out your mouth. Good morning. It's Talk Your Shit Tuesday. We're gonna talk some shit, but in a good way. We're gonna talk some shit that matters. Okay? So if you're not mature enough to have this conversation, please remove yourself. Okay? Because I ain't for your shit today. I'm going to put this deck up because I feel like there's nothing else coming out. But this is the type of live chilling chats that I do want to have. I like to have these real chilling chats, these raw and real sessions, because it kind of gets you out of your life bubble. It gets you to see certain things. It gets you to see a broader perspective when it comes to life, when it comes to other people, when it comes to the world, and how you show up in the world and stuff like that. Because all these things does matter. It really does matter. Okay? I'm gonna take a sip of my tea. Watchers. Watchers, honey. Some of you have been given the discernment, like I said, the authority, the power to speak truths. You have a lot of important people watching you. Watching you to see if you're actually going to go through it and do it. Some of you guys hold so much power in your words, in your mouth, in your stance. And some of you guys are not understanding that you've been given this power for a reason. It's not just for you. It's just not for you to benefit from. It's for other people, the world to benefit from. And you guys need to start seeing that. If you got people watching you, okay, powerful people watching you, people you feel like is above you, who hold more authority than you, just know that they will not be paying attention to you. They will not be watching you if you do not have the authority that they feel or they fear that you have. They fear what you have to say. Okay? They fear what you got to say. Say that shit anyway. Let them keep watching. Because if you are not important, you do not matter on this earth, baby. You wouldn't be on guard. You would not be on display like this. You would not be on the stage like this. You would not be watched like this. But you are. But you are. Talk your shit and get an ass to show. Get an ass to show. Okay? That's all I got to say. Get an ass to show. Okay? What'd I just say? Right use of power. Power. Crown games. If you were not a person of great importance, you would not have people in power playing these mind games with you, trying to make you believe that you're not important and what you got to say is not important. So you better believe, like, confirmation, baby. This is confirmation. Right use of power. Some of you guys have been given this anointing on your life because God knows, the higher power knows that you will use your power in the correct way. You will not abuse this power. That's why you have been anointed with it. Start acting like it, okay? Good morning, Tessa. I need to go get me some rest. Go get me some sleep. So right now, at this very moment, I'm gonna calm that ass down because I said what I had to say, baby. I got all of it out. I said what I had to say. Okay? So if you guys got something from this message, take it. Not it is what it is. I ain't mad at you, baby. I ain't mad at you. For all those people who believe in some way that your words don't matter, what you have to say kind of balances the word out. If you reduce the 60 down, it's going to be 6. It's all about cooperation, balance, harmony. Okay? God made people like you to balance the world out. Because if it was not people like you to exist, who are afraid to speak up, the world would be in a worse place than what it is. But it's not. Okay? Some of you guys have mastered yourself. You are ready to be that leader. You are ready to carry this crown on your head. This crown that you have been anointed with. A divine crown. Once again, it's not what's on you. It's not what people have been giving you on this 3D. It's definitely something that you have been anointed with. It's in you. That authority is in you. Use it. Honey, use it. Put that crown on. Put that crown on. You have the mind, the intellect. Okay? Once again, the authority to carry it. Carry it like you got some sense. All right? So once again, like I said, if you guys got something from this message, just take it. If not, it is what it is. I ain't mad at you. Okay? But yeah, talk some shit, but in a good way, baby. I love to see you guys a little later on this week to have another chill and chat. Maybe on Friday if I'm feeling a little bit better. But yeah, definitely pray for me, guys. Pray for me to get a little better. Because, oh my gosh, I'm ready. I'm so ready. Okay? So you guys have a beautiful, beautiful Tuesday. And yeah, I definitely will see you guys next time. Okay? So, bye.